Hey, what's going on? Hope you are doing well today. Exciting podcast here for me. GIE Expo is what it used to be called. Equip Expo is what it's called now the last couple of years. Really changed my life. When I first started going there, my first time going there, my parents took me because I was young. I didn't travel by myself. You know what I'm saying? And it was a very eye-opening experience. Sometimes when you're just starting out business, there's not a lot of people to talk to, you know? Like, luckily there's a lawn care community. There's people making videos on YouTube that help you and give you information and things like that. It's all great. But to be one-on-one with somebody and really ask those hard questions about things that are going on in your business can really change your life. I mean, you could take away one or two things from a 3-day event and it would totally change your life and your business. So, you know, you can go to Equip Expo on the cheap. You can spend, I don't know, $500 to $1,000 and have an experience that really, I mean, the following year could, or even the month you get back, you know, which is typically like leaf season for us, getting into winter work. It can change your life. One or two things, or just the motivation that, hey, there's thousands of people, 20,000 people at this expo that are crushing it, that are doing it. And that's what today's podcast is all about. If you're going to Equip, let me tell you this. If you don't have all your ducks in a row, September 9th is the early bird pricing shutoff, okay? Use coupon code BB50. It saves you 50% off. So the tickets are like $12.50. $12.50. I mean, what is that? A McDonald's cheeseburger and fries? $12.50. Now, that's the smallest expense coming to the expo, right? And I understand that. But, you know, if you get hotels early, not the month of, not the day of, not the week before, you know, they're $100 to $200. We're staying at a super, I think it's a nice hotel, the Galt House or something like that, down at like 4th Street Live area. And it was like $200 a night, you know? And we bought a couple rooms. We're bringing the crew. Natalie's coming. We're bringing Sam, the guy that makes our videos, that films them, makes them look dope. If you're watching on YouTube, I just got a new camera. The camera he uses, he recommended, the lens. I hope it looks good. I'm trying to get familiar with it. So this will be my first 4K podcast. Dude, I can't. You think mowers and trimmers and all of that, you can go down rabbit holes and get expensive? Cameras. I didn't realize how involved. You buy a camera, that's part of the expense. It's like a $2,500, $3,000 camera between there, right? The lens is $2,300. Just the lens, the piece of glass. I was like, my gosh. And then once you dive in, you get a camera, then you have to get the good lens. And then once you get the good lens, you have to get the good SD card that's like $400. And then you have to get lens caps that are $400. And it's like you just keep going down the rabbit hole. All I want to do is make good videos that hopefully entertain people, that hopefully help somebody in their business. But I also just wanted really, really good quality. So that's why I made that investment, not into me, but into my YouTube videos, my Instagram videos, just to make it more pleasant to watch, you know, with a higher quality video. So, Equip Expo, it's just listen, here, if you don't know what to do right now, I'm going to give you some tips. Number 1, get your tickets. BB50, might as well get them for $12.50. I appreciate you using the code. Okay, number 1. Number 2, hotel. Get your hotel. because they get worse. The radius keeps going out. I know people that drive 45 minutes when they book it the week of. So if you think you're going to go, actually don't think you're going to go. If you want to go, make that a priority. One event a year that I really believe will change your business, because it's changed mine year after year. We never stop learning, Get your hotel. For me, coming from Kansas City, Missouri, the flights suck. Absolutely, they're terrible. It's literally faster for us to drive, and we'll have a vehicle there, than it is to fly. And flying sucks. Switch a plane here in some Texas, and then fly to Louisville. So we're driving. We just made that determination. It's just cheaper, easier, faster to just drive. Then you have to find parking, which is probably another $20 a night at a hotel. Parking's free at Equip Expo, which is awesome. So worry about your tickets and worry about your hotel and your transportation. For us, it's just like, let's just drive. I mean, it's like 7 or 8 hour flight and it's a 7-hour drive. And guess what? We're going to stop for gas and food, but like pretty much there's not going to be delays, knock on wood. Like a plane, you could just be delayed for 12 hours. Just not worth it for me. So those are the first couple things. The next thing that I would do is, why is my computer... I hate technology. I really do. It never works out for me. But anyways, the next thing I would do is come up with some sort of, just write it down on your phone, a schedule. I can tell you my schedule a little bit. It's not complete yet, but I can tell you Thursday is the day. Thursday is the day that is full, that is exciting, that all the events seem to be happening. It's going to be a full 14-hour day, okay? So right now my morning's a little open, right? But Energize event, Brian Fullerton, Brian's on maintenance, Paul Jameson, Keith Kalfas, I think Paul Jameson's doing it, Jeremiah Jennings, Blake Albertson. We're going to be doing an event. We did it last year. It was so freaking cool. We're going to do it again, 2:00. I don't know what room, but you'll see it. Dude, last year they had like a banner with my face on it. I was like, what in the world? It was crazy, but go to that event, mark out the time, make it happen. And then that night is the rally. Every night there's something. The YouTube rally. It's gotten crazy, like out of hand. Like I can't believe how big the lawn care community truly is. But I would also go through and say, okay, these are the companies that I want to make sure to hit. In most companies, let's take Steel, for example. They're going to have an indoor booth and they're going to have an outdoor booth. The indoor ones, like talking to the product people, seeing what all they have, but outside is where you get to demo the equipment. And some people that go to the show, they're like, yeah, Blake, we know, outside demo yard, right? But for people that don't go, it can be crazy intimidating. The other thing I would tell you is going to this event. I'm not saying there's not one or two bad people there, right? That are selfish and just want to, do their own thing. That's fine. Leave those people to be. But I would say 95% of people there are willing to help anyone. Just say, hey, you have to let your ego go and let your nervousness to talk to people go. Because people that are investing to go to this, like I said, it's going to cost, for us, it's going to cost a few $1,000s to go to this event, because we're paying people, paying a video guy, hotels, food, transportation, like it adds up, right? But I wouldn't make that investment into all these people coming with me if it wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. The energy of events, like live events, is something you can't replicate on camera. You can't watch a video. You know what I'm talking about if you've been. So let all that go. Yeah, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to ask the questions. I don't want to seem stupid. There's none of that. It's none of that. You come up and ask me a question that you think is silly, and it's a question I've probably asked somebody else before in my business. Okay? I'm asking questions while I'm there. You know? It's a learning experience. It's all of us come together. The people that make the time investment, the money investment, are all there. So, like, why not think as a group? You know? Seeing equipment's cool. Okay? The new stuff you want to buy, demo stuff that you're interested in, you've always wanted to try out, you want to invest in your business. But I would say that's a small part of it for me, truly, is just being around people, being around the energy, learning things. Every single year I have notes in my phone or notes on camera, and I say, man, that's actually like a killer idea. Now I know, you know, maybe it'll make us a few $1,000s this year, $20,000 more next year, and then we'll implement that in our business and keep growing that. And, you know, over the years, it's going to make me $100,000 more. You know what I'm saying? For me, the very first time I went, I was with my parents. I was young. I went to this little hotel. You've heard this story if you listen to me a lot, but we're at this hotel about 30 minutes away because we, of course, didn't prepare, didn't plan. And they had like a little fire pit outside. And my mom's like, hey, let's go check out the fire pit. I'm like, okay. First off, I didn't know how big Equip Expo, you know, at the time, GIE Expo really was. I didn't know how many people actually came. And these guys were there. They're like, hey, there's open seats. Take a seat by the fire. What are you doing here? You know, I'm a little nervous. I've always been like that, just a little nervous guy, little scared to talk to people guy. As crazy as that seems. And he's like, hey, what are you here for? What are you guys doing in town? I said, GIE Expo, you know, checking out some mowers and things like that. He's like, oh yeah, really? Us too. And these guys were like in like nice shirts or whatever. And I was like, interesting. What do you guys do? Who do you work for? And whatever. Do you own a business? They're like, oh yeah, we work for, did you see those tan and brown trucks out there? I go, yeah, I think so. He goes, have you ever heard of, at the time, it's Brightview now. Leave me a comment. Why can't I think of these names? It's Brightview. Those two companies merged to make like this massive conglomerate, giant company. But before that, it was something else that started with a B. Oh my gosh, I got to look this up. But yeah, I know I probably sound silly because this company's massive. Tan and Brown Truck Lawn Care Company. Brinkman? Was that what it was? Let me see. The Ultimate Prepared Podcast. Whatever. I think it was. They're now Brightview. They're massive. They're huge. Anyways, these guys were like, yeah, we buy thousands of mowers, hundreds of trucks or thousands of trucks and trailers. And he talked to me for like 3 hours. No joke. And I was running Skag V rides at the time, and he goes, do you know what the hourly cost is for a Skag V ride? I go, no. I make stripes and yards. And he broke it down. He's like, well, as a company like us, we have to look at how long will a piece of equipment last and how much it will cost us during the life cycle of that product for us. You know, so if you buy a new mower, it lasts 5 years. out in the field. What are the repair costs going to be, the maintenance costs, the gas costs, things like that. It worked out, I think at the time, it was like $9.50 per hour to run that machine. Okay. That's including oil filters, grease, gas, maintenance, and the overhead recovery cost, I guess it would be called. So you buy a mower for 10 grand, it lasts 5 years, add in all the maintenance costs, the fuel costs, things like that, the repair costs, and you get your hourly rate. You know what I'm saying? If you divide it out over those 5 years or however long it lasts. I was like, dude, it never even crossed my mind to think like that. But now I know. You know what I'm saying? So he goes, well, how do we find the best truck? How do we find the truck that we use? Well, we have used these trucks. On average, this is what they last. This is what the repair costs cost. And the price of the vehicle, if they last us 7 years each, and then we divide that out per hour that we work, now we know that it costs us, whatever, $12 an hour just to have the truck. So you have that truck, you have the trailer, you have 3 mowers. You know, if that's $20-something, $30 an hour, now we have a crew of 2 that we're paying $15, $20, $25, $30 an hour, whatever it is. Now we know that we have to charge a certain amount of money per hour just to break even. This is night one before I even saw a piece of equipment at the time GIE Expo, now Equip Expo. Before I even saw equipment, this guy that buys the equipment, manages the purchasing of equipment for the largest, at the time I think they were the largest, now I think they're for sure the largest because they merged, lawn care company in the US or in North America or whatever. Where are you going to find that? There is nobody to call. You can't just call them and ask this information and have somebody sit down with you for 3 hours. That's what I'm trying to tell you is the energy there. It's just, everybody's just like open book, open hands, welcome. They want to help others and they want to learn and they want to see equipment. It's truly like, that's why I keep coming back. That's why all these people keep coming back. Who are you going to call to talk to somebody like that, to learn that knowledge for 3 hours? No one. Nowhere. For absolutely free. That was my first experience at GIE Expo, and it's been something crazy like that every year since. And this was before YouTube. This was before I think I was doing YouTube, of course. Like I went there to see Geek to Freak. But this wasn't like because they saw me on YouTube or something. This was just, I was a young kid. These guys were just there and they're like, well, we might as well teach them something, you know? And I appreciate that. Like it's truly wild. And there's 20,000 of those type of people, you know? So don't be scared. Don't be intimidated. Just be open to learn, man. Open your ears, open your mouth. Just say, hey, ask questions. And I don't think there's going to be absolutely any problem. Let me grab this little brochure here. Give me 2.2 seconds. I bet that's not what professional podcasters do. They don't allow open space. But, you know, I'm just a person. Okay, so we've gotten a couple things from Equip Expo. Little cards, like little mailers. 75% off. Okay. Oh, I was actually wrong. Early bird ending. Register for $25 until September 7th. You got till September 7th. Use BB50. It doesn't say this. I'm making this up. BB50 saves you 50% off. It's $12.50. Do it now, man. I appreciate it. October 17th through 20th in Louisville, Kentucky. Let me open up this other magazine that I got yesterday. We're going to look through it real quick. I'm going to tell you what I'm excited to see. Ooh, this is nice. 40 years of Expo. What am I excited about? Well, I know something. I know something that's coming. And I signed a form, a contract, whatever you want to call it, that I can't share it. But I have a video of it. And it's dope. It will be on my trailer next year, I hope. The new steel zero turns they launched last year. They also had a stand-on last year that was like a prototype. I hope they're going to launch that this year. A steel stand-on. I've still never used one of their mowers out in the field, but I've been a steel fanboy forever. So I'm excited about it. A lot of this stuff is like, they have all this stuff. It's like whiskey or bourbon central. It's like Louisville, Kentucky. They have the Louisville Slugger Museum and Factory, all that stuff. I don't have time for any of that. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. The Evan Williams, that's what we've done that tour before. The Muhammad Ali Center. You don't have time for any of that. Like, I'm just going to be honest with you. There's so many little events during this time. Like, maybe if you show up Monday, you can do all that. But, like, it's just, I'm worried about not having time to sleep. I'm not even joking. The Aaron's Mammoth. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll show this to you. The Aaron's Mammoth. It's like a stand-on snow removal thing. It's pretty cool. Never used one out in the field. Ooh, Xmark page. This is dope. This little magazine. Dang. They have so many awesome mowers, dude. All these companies do. Milwaukee page. Golly, do those people have more tools? They have so many tools, dude. Literally for everything. I would say, you guys know this. Milwaukee's my favorite. I think they have the most reliable tools and batteries. Milwaukee's just awesome. Ego. You know what I never get to do at Equip is ride the side-by-sides. Never. There's always a line like crazy. I'd love to go whip some side-by-sides. The DeWalt. Experiencing is believing. Only at DeWalt. I didn't even get to have time last year to go to the DeWalt booth and see that stand-on / sit-down. Ooh, baby. Energize. Okay, Thursday, October 19th, 8 a.m., the morning show at Expo. Formerly Influencer Live. Dude, honestly, I'm so tired I don't get up that early on Thursday. I'm just dead. I've never made it to that 8 a.m. morning show with Paul Jameson, Naylor. I don't know. I think Brian was there or something. Whoever else was there, I love you all. I'm just too dang tired on Thursday morning. So I'm glad my event isn't at 8 because I'm just not a morning person. 10 a.m. to 2, Marty Grunder. I've never met him. I've seen his videos. He runs an awesome business. Grunder Landscaping. Leads a panel of industry experts discussing considerations and challenges in adopting battery-powered equipment. You got Turf Mutt Foundation, Mulligan's Mutt Madness at 11 a.m. And then you have the one, the only, Energize at 2 p.m. I want to say it's in B103 if it's the same one as last year. B103, but don't quote me on that. But dude, we're in a freaking magazine? My name isn't in there, but that's dope. My picture's not even up there. No, it is. Okay, so they have a picture here. I don't know if you can see it. if you're following along with me. You got Brian's Lawn Maintenance. You got Paul. And then, have you guys ever seen that? What's that kids movie, Monsters, Inc., where he's on the news or something? That circle green guy for like 1 second, and then they cover his face up with a picture. That's like me right here. You got this side of my face, the back side of my face and hat. That's hilarious. But I'm pumped about that. Ferris robot, like remote controlled hill mower. So Vanguard, Ferris, Billy Goat, Simplicity, and Snapper are all one company. The more you know, the more you know. The industry's premier trade show and education event, Hardscape North America. I try to make my way over there for like an hour every time, but I've never even been to the outdoor demo area of the Hardscape stuff. The Right Stander. Sit down. I've never used the Right Stander sit down either. I don't know if this is stupid or boring that I'm doing this, but I honestly just opened up this magazine and I like to see what they are promoting. I've only been to the quote unquote YouTube like sessions that they call it, or workshop. I've only ever been to the YouTube ones like Energize. It's just, for me, it's more relatable. Like, these are the people that I watch on YouTube, the young, the small businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more, for me, it just helps more. It's more relatable. The Hardscape stuff, dude, looks awesome. Like those fireplaces, those outdoor fireplaces. The Steel Pro battery built for work. Man, they have a lot of tools, actually. A lot of battery-powered tools. We have just such a hard time. Like my crew, they're not using battery. It's such a hard... It's just been away so long, and everybody's so used to gas-powered trimmers and stuff. It's just hard to switch. All these companies are like spending probably billions of dollars making these products, and it's just, I don't know if it's breaking through, but like, it is so, it's tough, man. People just want to use the gas-powered stuff. This lady, Sarah, dude, she's all over this magazine. I know she was last year as well. I met her once. But you know what's even crazier? She lives like 5 minutes from me. Just wild. I'm not even sure exactly what they do. I think they're more on the dealer side. They help dealers. But we're running through steals everywhere in this magazine, dude. Hey. Nope, I don't know what that is. Anyways, this magazine, it's go through here, look at the times of things, like if you're interested in anything. But like, in my opinion, I mean, unless there's some problem that you have, like here's Pool Design 101 for landscapers, $85. If you have like specific topics like that, I guess those sessions are good. But like, I honestly just never have had time to do it. I'm just talking to people. Like, I want to learn, like when Corey Ballard's there, just like, dude, Corey, how do I do it, dude? How do I grow a better business? What do I do? But there's tons of information in here. Just skim through it. If you ever signed up for the GIE or Equip Expo, I think they just send you these things. Pretty nice magazine, dude. Like, I can't imagine how much money they spend on this stuff. And the tickets are $12.50. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, this magazine probably cost $12. This one. It's just wild how they do that. Here's Crest. I'm super stoked about this. I will be at the Crest booth sometime checking out the equipment. And I might have some news later on. I might be getting something from Crest that I have tried. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it. I don't really care. But I'm getting a robot mower from Crest. And I couldn't be more excited. Like, literally, I have tried to get a robot mower out in the field. When I say that, like at my house. because I'm so curious about it. But nobody will send me a robot mower. I've tried for 8 years. 8 years. I've never gotten one. You know? And if you don't know YouTube, it's like, it's kind of, you know, I'm not going to lie. It's kind of like an easy, like to get a trimmer or something. It's like, you know, hey, I can get you 1 million views on a trimmer video. It's kind of a no-brainer to get it, like for somebody to send out a trimmer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mean that to be any like weird way or like, you know, cocky way. It's just, it makes sense. You know, it's like if the news would call and say, hey, you want some free promotion on your business? You'd be like, yeah, why not? You know, but for some reason, robots, nobody, I don't know if they're just not there yet and they don't want it to be criticized. I have no clue, but I'm stoked. Cress is, it seems like they're crushing it with that stuff, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it works. There they are. Cub Cadet. I will be at, tentatively, I think, Cub Cadet booth at 4:30 on Thursday. If you want to come say hello. Look at that. I mean, that is, dude, that's literally my experience right there. Beautiful striped yard. There, I know people don't believe me, dude, but they're dang good mowers. Never, is that a Revolt? What's that? Oh, Bad Boy. I've never been on a Bad Boy mower. I haven't heard great things, just to be 100% honest with you, about reliability and things like that. But, you know, maybe they're getting better. Here's the big question. Echo. Is there a lot of Echo fans? A lot of Echo fans. Their booths are always crazy awesome. The equipment looks okay, but I've been through 10 Echo trimmers, and each one of them shocked me. So I stopped using them. I don't know. It's been probably 5 or 6 years now. Maybe they've gotten better. Maybe they haven't. I don't know. That's the magazine. Ego's on the back. They always have ridiculously cool advertising. And I think they make pretty good products too. That's all we got. Quip Expo, October 17th through 20th, 2023 in Louisville, Kentucky. Use coupon code BB50. Saves you 50% off of the registration. You might as well do it. Gives us a little... I'm trying to pay this camera. I'm trying to get my money back from this camera $1 at a time. You know what I'm saying? For real, it's kind of a big purchase, you know, for YouTube thing. So that's all we got. Hope you guys are doing good. We're going to go the rest of the day. It's been 110 degrees all week. Today, it's 75. So we're going outside, enjoying the day. And I hope you guys are absolutely crushing it. I'll see you there. Quip Expo, 17th through 20th.
Thank you for listening to the B&B Lawn Care Podcast. We hope you got some golden nuggets that you can implement into your lawn and landscaping business. If you enjoyed today's show, be sure and leave us a 5-star review. Connect with us on all social media platforms by searching at BB Lawn Care KC. Keep grinding, keep striping, and stay positive out there, friends.